two exchanged the money in a city hall bathroom in June of 2023. The meetup shown in these texts.
So, do you know who Tania Fernandez Anderson is? Well, if you live in Boston, Massachusetts, she's one of our city councilors. She was responsible for Roxbury, Dorchester, and South Boston. Well, honey, she was just indicted on 5 different counts of wire fraud and burglary, theft. Not only that, she's a DACA kid. She is a migrant. She's not, she just became a citizen in 2019, and already she's our city councilwoman. And she's been accused of fraud from a bunch of charges that she has at Walmart and Target and stores like that, for amounts that she can't explain. And she said that, she did a drive for the migrants. How nice of you, Tania, to use our city money to just go out and do drives for the migrants. And a lot of her charges can't be explained, or it's like illegitimate writing. You can't even see who she was giving the money to. So they're thinking she was pocketing that money. Hello. So anyways, on top of that, stuff that she didn't buy for the city people, and hiring her son, she got fined $5,000. So what does Missy do? Wait a minute. Why did she do a sneaky link transaction in the bathroom at City Hall, yo? I can't even believe it. Like, really, is that what we doing now? We doing transactions that are sneaky with money in City Hall? They literally have text messages of her. So this is what went down. So once she got charged and she had to pay back $5,000, she didn't want to pay it back. So I guess she found another illegitimate way to get the money. She turns around and she hires another relative, a cousin. She hires this cousin and she gives her a $13,000 bonus, which is twice the amount that she would give her entire office. Okay? She gives this $13,000 to one person. After taxes, it was about $10,000 left. And they could see in text messages that she did a transaction with this cousin of hers in the bathroom at City Hall and took $7,000 back from the bonus that she gave her so that she could pay off the city and pocket a little bit for herself. Anyway, she got arrested, and we'll see how it goes. But people, we got to do better with our voting. Look who we got in office. And then, right down to our city, we got ridiculous people who are really important to us. Because at the end of the day, these are the people who decide where our funds go in our community. So we should know who our city council people are. We should know what they're doing with the funds that they get. We got to wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up.
A city councilor facing federal charges arrested by FBI agents this morning after she was indicted in an alleged kickback scheme. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brianna Pitts. FBI agents arrested Tania Fernandez Anderson. She represents District 7 in Boston, which includes Roxbury, Dorchester, Fenway, and part of the South End. WBZ's Laura Hafley shows us the charges against her.
Tania Fernandez Anderson is the vice chair of the committee that oversees government accountability here in Boston. She's also a member of the Criminal Justice Committee, but today she's facing crimes of her own. The FBI took Boston City Councilor Tania Fernandez Anderson into custody Friday, accused of committing 5 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of theft of federal funds.
If you violate your oath and your duties as a public official, we will investigate.
U.S. Attorney Joshua Levy says her wrongdoings began in 2022 when she hired 2 family members to work in her office despite city rules prohibiting it, hit with a $5,000 civil penalty. Court documents claim she did it again in 2023, hiring who officials are referring to as staff member A, another family member.
And in around that same time in 2023, Ms. Fernandez Anderson, the grand jury alleges, hatched this scheme to funnel bonus payments, taxpayer money into her own pocket.
Court documents claim Fernandez Anderson was facing financial hardships, unable to make rent or car payments, so officials claim she offered her family member a hefty bonus, twice as much as the rest of her staff combined.
But that supersized bonus came with a hitch.
The bonus was more than $10,000, but the counselor directed her family member to kick back $7,000 to put in her own pocket. The two exchanged the money in a city hall bathroom in June of 2023, the meetup shown in these texts. In a statement this week, the counselor denied the accusations, reassuring her constituents she is still committed to the job, writing, "I'm always transparent with you and always available. My job is to show up and fight for you, and I'll continue to do just that." Friday morning, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu asked the city councilor to resign.
So not only is she she was an illegal immigrant at one point, now she's a citizen, but she was an illegal alien. But guess what? Her husband is in prison for murder and burglary. And now she's in trouble for burglary. Like, we got a city councilwoman whose husband is in prison. Sorry about that. We got a city councilwoman whose husband's in prison for murder for life. Okay, for life. And she's doing all kinds of illegal transactions behind the scenes. And then on top of that, she wasn't even a citizen until 2019. She is now, but it's like, come on, people. Get it together. We need to pick better people to be in our office and be running our country, man. And running our communities, because it matters.